Danny's saying that to Key.
Yeah. You're a good boy, aren't you, Key?
Yeah.
Just, Mum and Dad have just been up with their dog. They've just been meeting each other, but he's just been looking at Denzel as like, who the hell is this little rugby ball head?
This sun's going to do my head in, I know it is, and it's about to move.
Returning to the scene of the crime, I were in here last night till about 2:30 in the morning, fiddling about with stems. You know when it gets to that point in night where you're just messing around with stupid crap that's never going to make a difference, like listening to Here Comes the Rain instrumental and just yeah. No, come on, Key, it's 2:30. Go to bed, mate.
How many times did you listen to it? About 46?
Honestly, yeah, quite a few. Good evening, everybody. It's 7 o'clock. It's Wednesday, which means one thing. It's the Sherlocks Podcast. Episode what, Trent? 14? Welcome, everybody. We're joined by Trent, Alex, and Brandon, and myself. We're going to be talking nonsense, as usual, which leads us on nicely to... What have we been up to, boys? Been up to anything?
Put up a curtain rail yesterday.
Straight?
So excited.
Oh, it's straight. It was straight, but I'm telling that Kieran. So I started drilling into the wall, and behind the wall, it weren't like solid brick. So it just turned into mush. So then they all just started getting bigger and bigger on the wall, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, there's no way a raw plug's fitting in that now. I just got to the point where I just looked at the wall, and there was a massive hole in it. Everything else is right now. So I just started laughing. I was just like, oh my god. I ended up sorting it, bit of filler, and it's up.
Have you put the curtains up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Looks good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Admiring his work.
Yeah, admiring it. Nice and straight.
Not like mine. This is wonky as hell. I don't know who put this up. Friggin' Stevie Wonder. It's like... Oh, I love it, sure. But I'm not going to mess with it, because I also have had experience in putting curtain poles up, and it were a ball ache. Nearly broke the drill.
Broke the drill?
Not far off. It's an old house, and I think we were drilling straight into lintel, is it called, which is just another level of toughness.
Tough.
With a wood drill bit.
Yeah.
Look at this, can of water.
Right, guys, right, I've got...
It's so weird.
Lovely jubbly.
Tell you what, story behind that, it's not a very good story, like, but I were in either Own Bargains, Feet Own Bargains. Saw that mug, I'm a sucker for a mug. It was £3 summer, and I got a pair of Holyfoot... Ready now?
Rough around
Going
there.
for you.
Yeah.
What have you been doing now?
I think you're an ambulance, that. So I got that mug with a pair of Only Fools and Horses socks for £3, might be £3.95. I thought, I can't walk past that.
No way.
That is a deal.
Steal.
Would be criminal.
So,
Have you still got the socks?
yeah, socks are in there somewhere.
What you been up to, Trent? Been up to out?
Went for a walk on Saturday. Weather was nice.
Boring.
That's it.
Nice.
Riveting stuff there from Trent. I went for a walk.
Had a pint on the way back. Standard.
That's what you've got to do. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
whole
You've deserved it.
The whole point of a
Should I
wall.
tell you what I am craving? A plum
Pint.
porter.
Castle.
Brandon, it's Monday. Again.
Craving.
Sorry, it's Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
They sell it in cans.
What, plum porter?
I bet they sell it in bottles.
Well, they do. I've got one in my fridge currently. Half a bottle with a corking top.
What, plum porter?
Yeah, but it's not by any means as good as the Castle one in Manchester. It's not even in the same stratosphere, to be fair. It's not even what I'm talking about.
They sell it at
you remember?
Morrison's, don't they?
Yeah, that one. In like a medicine-shaped bottle.
£2.
Back from the days when we used to do beer reviews.
And it's still got a cork in it.
No, sorry, it's not from then. No, I
That was like 2 years ago.
I just mean, I only know about that drink from when we used to do beer reviews, and it was searching beer aisles, just trying to see the weirdest drink. But yeah, I haven't been up to much. I tell you what, I had a banging winner chicken dinner last night. It was gorgeous.
Ooh.
Made a little tweak on roast tatey recipe as well. Just a little tweak, but it paid off.
Care to share?
Yeah, well, I put it in meat juice. I put it in mint juice and cranked it up. Started getting a bit of colour on there, and yeah, I don't want to share too much. I don't want to share the recipe, but it paid off. It was nice. Some people often put Marmite on. I think my dad does that, and that's good as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. Not tried it, but it's one thing. You know, when say if we stay in a Holiday Inn, and obviously you got your continental breakfast or whatever, and then you spread for on toast. I try to make a conscious effort to try and get into Marmite.
Well, where do you stand with it?
I'm better now, but I'm not there
I love it, me.
It's just salted.
I love it, me. Well, it's it's like basically
Yeast.
It's salt, yeast extract.
It's basically it's just beef extract, isn't it? It's basically like a stock cube.
That's Bovril.
Oh yeah,
gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, similar kind of thing though, isn't it?
Yeah. Bovril's amazing.
I tell you what's nice? A crumpet or a pikelet is, I'd say.
A pikelet?
Crumpet with just an insane amount of butter and then a bit of Marmite on top. Take some beating.
Yeah, very good.
I looked into that before.
A pikelet.
A pikelet.
I've heard that.
A pikelet and a crumpet are two different things.
See, we've opened up another can of worms
A
here.
crumpet is a thicker. A crumpet is what everyone would know as a crumpet. A pikelet apparently is basically a thinner, flattened down version of a crumpet. More of a pancake shape, but smaller.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
Stand corrected.
No one's saying pikelet though, are they?
Trent, insert a picture of a pikelet and then insert a picture of a crumpet.
This is a
Bit of
pikelet,
crumpet.
and this is a crumpet. Can't beat a crumpet. A Warburton's pack of 6.
Yeah.
Toast the
Apparently they're
absolute...
not that hard to make.
No, they're not. Not that I've made any. Scones, I like scones. I've made a few scones before.
Is it scone or
Oh,
scone?
God, it's scone, innit? Come on.
Come on!
Scone. I've always said scone.
Oh, come on!
I have.
What do you say, tongue or tongue?
Oh,
Tongue.
Don't say that.
You what?
Tongue.
Oh!
It's got an O. It's not a U.
Tongue.
What's got a U?
No, it's not got a U. It's not tongue. It's tongue.
I say tongue.
No, that's what I said. I said I'm agreeing with you.
All right.
Don't
you
come
agree.
against me.
Thank you. Stay on my side. Stay on the
It's
wrong side of the Pennines.
not
When
TU.
people say tongue, it just makes me go, ooh.
You're not wrong side at Pennines.
Things that make you go.
I can't even disagree with you because it is spelt like that, but when people say it, I just go, ooh, tongue. You're not one of my people. You've been up to, Alex?
Nothing really. The end of the year, isn't it? So it's all that boring nonsense.
Start of the year, isn't it?
Jeremy Taxman.
Still trying to catch up with you.
Yeah. Although this is what I found in the bottom of where I keep all my receipts from 2009.
Nice.
When I used to be in a Sex Pistols tribute band. And I had no proof of it apart from the odd picture on Facebook from years ago, but yeah, I found that. I was like, that's cool.
Did you send me a photo of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what, so that's from your tribute band?
Yeah, the bollocks. But look at that. You know, we got to some effort on the set list.
I know, I was just thinking that. I thought that
The
was
writing.
genuine. Sex Pistols set
No.
list. I think what?
There's a right set list.
Put some effort in.
What did you finish with?
Yeah, EMI. Anarchy in the UK was after the interlude.
What were your favourite to play?
Probably Bodies. I love playing Problems, I remember that. Satellite, keep listening to that at the minute. But anyway, good times. I was only 15 or so then, 16.
There you go.
Yeah, a bit of history.
It all start somewhere.
I always remember played on, St. George's Day.
Yeah.
And there was a video on YouTube, and it's not there anymore, but it was like in a pub, and like pubs raise up a level, and then they'll have like banners round sometimes. This woman got up on the banner, and the singer just like sort of pushed her away from the mic, and she just went, fully stacked it backwards. She absolutely hammered, but she kept trying to grab the mic.
Back in day. We were playing a pub called Rusty Dudley. We used to play there, and it was absolutely tiny, but just full of nutters. And we had one of them ones where somebody just, same thing, just completely just went straight down. I think he hit his head on monitor.
Ooh.
And he was just laid there, and we just carried on playing. Like, no one even blinked an eye.
Tell you what maddest thing was about that place? We used to set up right at back at pub, and toilets were right at back at pub, but it's hard to explain. It's like a channel, like a big channelled room. So I'd be playing drums like that, and then people would be squeezing behind me while I'm playing to get to the toilet door, which were there. Where people just coming, literally walking about that far behind me, like going like that on my back and that while I'm playing. Just good at talks, then coming back out.
There were one time, in fact, where it were like, usually when we'd play there, it were usually on a Sunday, and we'd do 2 sets, and then possibly like do a third set, do like a whip round. Like everybody chuck in a couple of quid or something, and lads will do another 40 songs.
Literally.
But there were one time where it were like, right, we'll meet back here in 15 minutes, and then we were all there, guitar straps on and everything, ready to rock, ready to rock. We're like, where's our Brandon? And then he just came walking in with a kebab. Just put a kebab on his floor tom. And we were kicking in, it was like, this is stupid. We'll admit
That's
that.
unreal.
Great laugh. Should play there again.
You can't beat those old pub gigs, are just class.
They're just rough and ready, aren't they? It's like, you don't know what you're going to get. It's just full of characters. But, only thing with that does do me head in is, from my thing, it were all fun and games, but, like, I sing with my eyes closed half at time just to concentrate, but you couldn't do that in them pub gigs. Otherwise, you need a gum shield basically in them gigs. Otherwise, your teeth are coming out.
Yeah, it's one of them as well. Like everything was run extension off extension off extension.
Oh, yeah.
You'd get a shock off the mic and stuff.
Yeah.
All just going into one plug socket somewhere.
Yeah. And you're going, this is not right. It's not right.
Yeah.
Everything's running off, like lights, speakers, amps.
We used to have a fan as well, didn't we? We were like, turn the fan off, you're going to blow it. Well, no, to do with all other lights and speakers and amps.
There's always like one plug socket that looks like it's set on fire as well in the past.
Yeah, probably that's what it'll be from. Running too much off it. Unreal. You got your gear pack tested? Yeah.
Yeah, my mate did it.
Yeah.
You've got book of stickers there going bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, we'll just go get it done now.
Just had it done.
Brilliant. Sometimes you get paid in Tuborg.
Yeah. Back then it were like pints of, I don't even know if it were Foster's, it were like probably Taddies.
Don't know.
Taddies.
It's shut there.
What? Lovely.
That pub, yeah. Every time we drive past it, just boarded up basically. Metal shutters on it. And
Well, saying that, it was like that back then.
it was pretty.
I've got a spot on my nose, right on the tip of my nose. It kills.
That your chat up line.
Yeah. Well, like Rudolph, honestly. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
He's turned invisible.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Current affairs. Oh, what we did have, we've just had a bit of a storm, haven't we? Another one.
Did it have a name at all?
Oh, it was like
pretty...
E. It began with an E.
Oh, E. Owen
Owen, yeah.
or something.
Michael Owen.
Yeah, so Michael Owen caused a bit of havoc. It was honestly, it was very. In fact, I did get a video, so I can send you. It's a bit boring, but
Insert video here.
Oh my god, trampoline! Oh,
I've just gone on Twitter. Today is Holocaust Memorial Day, marking 80 years since the liberation of Auschwitz. So that's current affairs.
wow, yeah.
I mean, something sad,
that's
but it's the Memorial Day of it.
Was that a brink mood down?
Oh, bloody hell.
I wanted to, if we'd have had time, obviously when we drove, where did we play? Was it Warsaw then Krakow? Or Krakow and Warsaw?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been good, nice to go, well, or sad to go around it. But,
Nice.
yeah, next
History.
time.
Nice
History,
is the
yeah.
word.
A bit of education. Yeah, I don't know what else.
I've just
Not
seen one
much
pop
else,
up
really.
here. UK on high alert as mystery virus case soars. Warning for Brits to mask up. So it sounds like there's another virus on the way, if it's not already
God's
arrived.
sake.
There you go.
Masco. I've not seen that. What's that on?
So, Metro.
Oh,
I've got another one. Alan Carr reveals he's losing his sight and gets a worrying procedure.
that's like Elton John.
Yeah, I don't know. Strange one. Bit of a weird news story, like.
Yeah, well, there's back onto planes.
God's sake. We should call it plane section, this.
Bird feathers found in the engines of that Korean aircraft.
I'll tell you what, he's
Bird
correct.
strike.
They're stopping doing Blu-ray discs. Not that I've ever owned one ever, but I know that's quite a big thing, isn't it? Blu-ray. Or it used to be.
Can somebody just explain? This is Trent is definitely a Blu-ray guy. I can see
He's
it.
a CEX.
Never owned one.
What is it? What's the difference?
It was higher quality, wasn't
Higher
it?
quality,
I
yeah. I
think.
think that's
Is it basically like a 4K DVD?
pretty much, yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
screams now, though, doesn't they?
Doesn't same category as Tesla drivers for me. That Blu-ray.
It sounds like a good DJ name. DJ Blu-ray.
Would you go out and buy a Blu-ray or a DVD?
But have balls.
Well, not now.
No,
Maybe-
not
maybe-
now. But
Maybe 40 years ago.
2005.
But would you buy a film or a series on like Amazon or Net? Well, you technically are, aren't you, by subscribing? But like, you know, like if there were a new film that come out on Amazon Prime, would you pay for it?
What, physical?
No, just like a literally. Oh, you can watch this
Oh.
film now. It's £6 or whatever. Or would you rather go out and buy something?
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
No,
would.
you'd rather go out and buy it.
No.
No, out.
It's clutter.
We're not talking physical. You just mean when a film comes out, pay your money,
Yeah.
pay your way, as you should.
Yeah, as you should, Alex.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you'd search in other places first.
No, I'm just saying. Obviously, all I'm saying is there's a reason why people aren't buying
What's wrong?
DVDs and Blu-rays. That's why they've stopped doing Blu-rays. It's same with CDs. At what point, if bands aren't signing them, or it's not like a. I think CDs will come back personally, but people don't need CDs anymore, do they?
Not these days. Neil.
But you need our new one. You need our new one.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah,
It's
you really
weird,
need our
isn't it?
new one.
I'd say vinyls are more popular than CDs.
No, they're not. I don't think stat-wise they're not. But most people who buy vinyl don't actually play vinyl. It's like it's something stupid. There's a mad percentage of where it's like, I know it's really high. People who buy vinyl don't actually own a vinyl player.
Yeah. It's weird, like, it goes against exactly what we're trying to do, sell physicals, but even, like, cars, these days, they don't really make them with CD players anymore, do they?
No.
It's weird, it's
No.
like, it's just a thing of the past.
You probably know this, Alex. Is it cheaper to put probably a Bluetooth device in than a CD player? Probably is, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's probably why they do
Definitely.
it as well.
Yeah, and it's space as well.
Has a car ever had a DVD player
Yeah, well,
in front?
What about our van?
probably not.
Yeah, our van, we're living the high life. We've got a DVD player in our van, which don't get as much use
Because it should.
as what it should, but you were supposed to be about 3 years ago be fitting some speakers and modding it up and making it sick. You never got round to it, Alex.
I've got round to a lot of things.
Have you fixed my dad's radio yet?
Has it
No.
balls?
Sticking a message in every couple of months. You fixed my radio?
Yeah,
That ain't gonna...
it's on my list. Keeps getting knocked down by like an old vintage Fender.
Is he paying you by day for labour?
Pay me in Deutschmarks.
I ain't been out of the house yet, mate.
Who not?
Nah.
You lazy dog.
I'll be up. I'm going to strip that wall in a bit. I'm going to get that wallpaper off. So next time we jump on here, that wallpaper will be gone. That roof will be
What?
painted white.
You should do it each time you do a podcast. Do it room by room and be like
Showing the before and after.
This is only
before,
room,
yeah,
like-
before and after.
It's not echoing out in that other room, but Wi-Fi's
Like a young Lawrence Llewellyn. What was it called? Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen or something. Changing rooms. You ever watch that?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Where they like do your house up in like 24 hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Things that grind your gears, right? Other day, right, I was taking my dog for a walk. He's only 14-week old. Shout out Denzel. He's getting the gist of walking. Took him up to like this Uber stand, it's called. But there were some dogs up there, so I thought, right, I'll go down this field. Little did I know how muddy it was. So I'm halfway down this field, and he started getting a bit tricky, and he weren't... He weren't falling for the old chicken as he was at start at walk. And I looked up at top of hill and there was this woman in a big puffer jacket who looked like a Karen. I spotted that early and I thought, don't come down here. Don't come down here. Like, I'm already towing my balls off here. I'm slipping. It's muddy. He won't walk. And she was like looking like that. And I thought, she's definitely going to come down here. And she had a cockapoo, which do me head in anyway. Only one that done is Kev's dog from Wrexham. We'll let that slide. So we got downfield. Basically, her dog were going absolutely mental. Spotted chicken. And it started like jumping up at me. And I had a decent jacket on. One I didn't plan on getting muddy. And it was just jumping all over me. And the only thing she said was, it's because she's seen your chicken. I'm like, yeah, I know why. But can you stop your dog? Started going absolutely nuts. Just looked a right mess. So that's been grinding my gears recently. I'd go as far as saying it ruined my day. Genuinely. Honestly, I was fuming after. My jeans were muddy, my jacket were muddy. Getting fuming
Well,
here.
it is annoying.
Moral of that story.
Bad etiquette.
Don't take chicken out.
Like, oh, he's a puppy. Oh, I know.
What is it like? One of them?
Same
Like,
obvious things.
what kind of a chicken?
Just like some cooked chicken from like Lidl or Aldi or
Oh,
something.
so, real chicken. So it's not like a rubber chicken.
Oh, come on, like,
I thought,
it's
no,
not
I thought it
vegan.
was. No, I thought it was one of them like a toy that you're throwing around or something.
No, proper chicken.
It squeaks.
Just a little incentive just to get him walking, which were working, by the way, up until that point. He were walking spot on, and then coming downfield, he just started slowing up a bit. Yeah, then she came down, just made it worse. And then, like I say, a dog just started jumping up at me, and I was just thinking, you can see your dog's jumping up at me and just literally getting mud all over me. And she just weren't doing anything. Just thought, you... Ooh. But,
Maybe take a rubber chicken next time.
yeah,
Could work.
whip it round a kite. Cockapoos, they grind me gears. They do my head in. I think everybody's got one these days as well. They seem to be the most popular dog.
Just offended all at fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like them, apart from Kev's dog.
No, I tell you what does, mate, going off what you said, that does wind me up when you're walking your dog or you've got your dog on lead and they let the dogs off lead and they're going, oh, he's right, and then you're thinking, yeah, but he might not be alright in a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, he's right. That's one of the things that, yeah, I just think, Jesus Christ, if you're in an area where everyone else has got the dog on lead and and then you just, oh, he's right, he listens.
Yeah, you started a civil war.
I know.
I had that once with a staffy, and I've got no thing against staffies, by the way. I love staffies, but there were a staffy absolutely pelting it downfield once to me and our Ted. I were bricking it, not because it's a staffy, just because it's a dog. Said that way, staffy. But this staffy were absolutely pelting downfield, and he same thing. He was going, "He's right." I'm thinking, what to slow down?
No, they say that because they can't be asked running after it.
Yeah, he's right.
I hope he's going to be right.
He's coming at me like a train.
Yeah.
What else? What grinds your gears? That's a bit annoying. When you're in a shop and somebody put the shopping down, and you're supposed to put them dividers in. That's end of my shopping. You put your shopping on, and they don't stick it down.
Oh yeah. Happens to me the other week.
It either because you'd be literally reaching in front of them, so you're just like, all right, pal.
Yeah,
all
it's alright. I'll do your work for you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll just stick my shopping on end of yours, and you can pay for it.
That is a height of laziness. Supermarkets are probably they're a very stressful environment. Well, it can be. One that annoys me: bad weather, cars, obviously seeing a puddle, but then again, have I been guilty of it? Going straight through the puddle, knowing you're there, all over your new shoes or whatever. What's grinding my gears? I've been quite happy recently, for once.
I can't think of off the top of my head, like, that wouldn't bother me so much though, with supermarket. With till, I'd just go, yeah, it passes that, mate.
It's just people in general. I think people are so annoying when you're out in, like, say, the car park. You're trying to drive out. People are walking across the road about 1 mile an hour, and they know full well they're taking ages, and you're just like, what are you doing?
A big one. When you stood at a bar and somebody knows you've been stood there for ages, and they deliberately go to the person outside you, even though you know you've been there ages.
Yeah.
That is a big one.
And just go. I'll tell you another one, doing off the bar thing. People who start a queue at bars. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you're watching this, what are you doing? We were in Whitby once. Massive bar, and then somebody started that stupid queue thing where they go behind, even though the bar's massive. So then the next person who came didn't want to, like, offend them. So they queued behind them. I swear to God, we're queuing into where tables are. And I was just like, what are you doing? Who starts queues at bars? Oh my God. It's mental.
Come on.
It's stupid.
Just walk to the bar, and if somebody's there who you've seen is at the bar before, when the bartender goes, who's next? This guy.
Yeah, a bit of honesty.
Yeah.
Bit of honesty. That's what this world's missing at the bars. Don't get me wrong, you get people who try it on. You'll always get them.
New music section. This is the section where us four give you a tune or a band or an artist that you may not have heard of before. Could be new or old, but this week we made a point of saying, well, new-ish or new bands. I'm going to kick it off with a tune that actually come on randomly on my Spotify playlist. You know where it does that? Where, you know, like if you've played something and then it just goes on to similar things.
Yeah, I love that. He did it the other day. Sorry, Brandon. I put a tune on and I didn't have to touch Spotify for best part of an hour. It was like tune after tune, but it was tunes like Just Give Me the Night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, what's your tune?
The tune is by a band called Hockey Dad, and it's called Safety Pin. They're not actually a new band, but I have heard name a few times before, because I do like quite a lot of Australian bands, but did I say they're from Australia? Oh, I've just told you there.
You have now.
Just said it there.
They are from Australia. It pricked my ears up and I thought, oh, that sounds good. So I went on and I was like, oh, Hockey Dad, it's called Safety Pin. Apparently they started in 2013, so they've been around a while. But yeah, good tune, so go and give that a listen, everyone.
Nice. Well, I'm going to jump off the back of what you said with Spotify. This morning I put on, I think it's New Music Friday. Having a scroll through, most of it was bobbins, but this one pricked my ears up. A band called DITZ. DITZ, and it's a tune called 4. There's a lot of cool sounding guitar, bass lines. Yeah, prick my ears up. That's it.
I'm going to go with a band called The Cases. Found them when everyone were commenting like who they wanted to see support us. So I think somebody messaged me with a link to the music, so I just gave them a listen. A song called Just Like You, and I think it's their latest release as well. So yeah, go check them out.
Nice. I'm going to go with, there's a good friend of ours, but that ain't why I'm saying this tune.
It definitely is.
Yeah, definitely. Well, technically it's called the Jack Fletcher Band.
Sound Jack.
Yeah, Jack Fletcher, we've known him years now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Proper sound guy. He's from Birmingham area, Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
His album came out last year, which is called World of Colour. Should check it out. There's a song on there called Phoenix, which is top tune. Been digging that recently, so Jack Fletcher, check him out.
Top guy.
Yeah, top guy.
comments. We do have a lot of comments still. We are trying to get through them. I've got them all screenshotted, so don't worry. Your comments not going to be missed. So, because we were talking about bins in the last one, we did ask what people's colour bins were. So,
Here we go.
Jenny said, "Thank you for making me feel less old talking about bin issues. In Manchester City Centre, we have 4 bins. Grey for general, blue for paper, brown for cans and bottles, green for food and grass."
Food and grass?
Yeah, you don't have food waste. We've got a little bin in the house that's for food waste.
Not in Alex's house.
And you-
Really?
And you put that in your, it's like compost kind of thing.
Yeah, we've got green compost, like all your earthy stuff.
Yeah.
Then red's like general waste, and then blues, bottles,
Red?
and all
Red?
that.
Red.
See, it's a shit show. The whole country's on its arse. Start from the bottom and let's make Britain great again.
I'm still thinking about the food and grass. That's
Yeah.
a weird.
That is literally the one you just said. What blue again?
You might as well go brown for your bottles and grass.
No food waste. It's like your compost kind of thing. It makes sense. Blue with
Like I
paper.
say,
Paper.
Yeah, but brown
it's
cans
so-
and bottles.
I ain't got a blue one, I don't think.
Blue, in my mind, and my mum and dad's were always paper
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
cardboard.
I think that's standard.
Brown is your bottles and cans.
That's our grass and food.
That is bizarre. That is just pretty mental. That I have never heard.
why can't they just standardise it?
I've never
know.
even heard of a food waste dustbin.
We've got
Like,
a little,
Oh,
little
until today.
brown bin that goes in the house that you put all your food waste in and that, and then you take
All
it
your
out and
potato
throw it into your...
smileys.
Yeah. Then you take it out and throw it in with your grass cutting and stuff.
That's just weird.
I think it is, though, 'cause I think that's not a bad idea, really, because obviously it's just going to decompose, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
better than
What's
chucking it in
going
a landfill, I
Better than
suppose.
putting it in your normal bin. Like if you have a normal bin in your house and
But what is a
smelling
normal
it with
bin?
food.
Yeah, so
like your
what you
general
put in your
waste bin in
normal
your
bin?
house.
Yeah, what's going in that then?
What are you chucking away in there?
You've got your bottles, your cans, and your paper and your cardboard, all in everything else. So what are you sticking in that one?
left?
I don't know, just like something else that can't be recycled. There's a few things.
Come on then,
that
name
can't
one.
be.
Then name one.
Come on.
Like,
You
there's
can't.
some
You
wrappers
can't.
of things that
Twix
can't be
wrapper.
recycled. Yeah. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
You never see an old man eating a Twix, as Carl Pilkington once said.
Then we've got Leicestershire. There's a green bin is recycling and black bin is general waste. That's just 2.
I like
So
that.
what they're doing with the food waste?
Well, that just probably goes in the general waste, doesn't it?
That's
Yeah.
never been a thing to me, food waste.
Never even heard
It's
of
just
that
always
in my
been,
life.
You're in your kitchen, you're stuffed, so you didn't eat all your potatoes, smileys, stick it in your bin, in your kitchen, and then eventually when it gets full, that just goes in your general waste, surely.
Well, you see over here in Lancashire,
Let us
we
know.
do it differently.
Let us know in the comments.
Absolutely crazy. That.
We save the planet.
He's sticking his food with his grass in a random bin.
And the food and grass bin, mental.
Yeah, then North Yorkshire, which is probably similar to what yours is anyway. Black general waste, green garden, black with blue lid, recycling, blue box for glass. They've still got boxes.
See,
Oh my
it's
God, that's a
crazy. It's the
throwback.
changing of lids.
Yeah, I know.
We did have
That
a
is a
box,
throwback.
didn't we?
What, having boxes?
My nana used to have one of them, yeah.
Back in Germany, innit? They get money back. That's a good idea, that. You should,
Yeah, it is.
should get money back for all you.
That's actually
Bottles.
good. That. While we, if there's any fans from Europe watching this podcast, let us know what your bin situation is.
Yeah.
Probably more organised than over here.
Have you got a food in the grass bin in Europe?
Tom Weekly asked, can you play Going Nowhere on this year's tour? Great tune.
Thanks, Tom.
That's a
Yeah, love playing that.
Why not?
Yeah.
I think there's a high chance that we probably will play that tune, hopefully.
Love it.
We'll be going through the set list pretty shortly, I'd imagine, the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
This is one off the one with Ribena and Vimto and that. So Joe has asked, have you tried hot Ribena? I add hot water instead of cold.
I am.
I think I have.
I think I've had hot Vimto, but not Ribena.
What, boiling water into it? I mean, that,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, and then you just let it cool
You're
down.
not going to put hot tap on here, will you?
Yeah.
No, probably end up ill.
I might try it. I probably
I'm not
will.
the biggest lover of hot drinks.
Yeah, you prefer cold, don't you?
I like my coffee when it's cooled down a bit.
You like it like sludge?
I mean, who's
You know what you
drinking
do,
a
like-
brew as soon as it's come out?
You actually do. That's a
Yeah.
throwback. Because when the last album that we just did in Manchester, I'd go, anybody want a brew? David have one every time, loves it. And you go on then, and I'd just make you like a proper strong coffee or something, and it'd sit there just for an obscene amount of time, and I'd be like, are you drinking that? And you'd be like, I'll drink it. And you'd basically just wait until it was cold, and then just neck it. And I'd be like, I don't like his drinks hot.
No, I don't. Just don't fancy it. I like a warm cup of tea.
I like.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm opposite with drinks. They have to be red hot. Once it gets to a certain temperature where it starts even remotely going cold, struggle with it.
Another one from Joe. Will there be a standalone single about watching planes? Sorry, Alex. However, Alex, have you ever been to RIAT or any other air shows?
I've been to Blackpool, and that's it.
You're not that into planes, like you say.
Hey,
You're into commercial
I don't
planes.
have time. I mean, I've been to Blackpool. I saw that Vulcan there. That were for like 2015 or something. Not been to one since. No, I probably will do, maybe. But we're always busy when it's on.
So what we got coming up, we have got, as you know, we've got a new album coming out very soon, and it's absolutely crucial that you get behind us. We appreciate you all getting behind us, by the way. All the people that have pre-ordered a copy, we see it daily, people messaging us and tagging us in stuff, saying, oh, I've pre-ordered Picture Disc or whatever. It is appreciated, so thank you. And if you haven't grabbed a copy just yet, get behind it. There's loads of options. In fact, just recently, we've put like a digital download version up for grabs. It's a £5. You obviously get his album, but you also get some extra tracks. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we're going on tour in April and May, but you can check them dates out here. But yeah, the album, that's the big one at the minute. We're an independent band, meaning it's literally just us four plonkers and as manager and you lot watching. That is it, genuinely. So any help by your lot grabbing his album and stuff, it goes a long way. But yeah, I think on the whole, we enjoy being an independent band, don't we? It's a lot more rewarding.
100%. When you see, obviously, people like me and you got to number 4 and you think, wow, did that as such a small team.
Insane.
Literally just, it's absolutely crazy. And then you're up against big conglomerates, what do you call them?
Yeah.
Makes you feel really proud, and obviously it's the fans that do it are the main driving force. So yeah, please get behind us.
I think the big thing that we need to stress is the physical or the digital downloads as a whole, which count as sales, because when it comes to album week, all these pre-orders, they all go through at the same time. Basically, the only way that we can compete with these other big major labels and stuff is through physicals, because the streaming numbers that we're up against are just absolutely insane. Even though we've got a quality fan base and everyone listens to us, and that, it's just, if you could see the scale difference between a major artist and an independent artist on a streaming level, it's like a conference team in football pyramid trying to beat somebody who's in Champions League. It's that far apart. So by buying a bundle, it really helps us. Say you buy a bundle with a cassette, a CD and a vinyl, and that's free sales for us straight away, whereas we'd have to basically have 3,000 listens of the album or something like that for it to equate to free sales.
That's
so
mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell,
Yeah.
listening to us on Spotify, as much as we do appreciate it, in terms of like an album chart position and this sort of time where we're bringing a record out, it's not really going to do a great deal for us. The best way of helping us is grabbing a physical CD, cassette, vinyl, whatever, or grabbing that digital download where you get the album and you get some extra tracks, and it's a £5, which is definitely less than a pint these days, because that seems to just be going through the roof.
Yeah, there's 5 extra tunes on it, and it's like we're trying as best as a band to make it affordable, because we see it from your side of things anyway. We put some bundles together where it's cheap as we can possibly do it. To be honest with you, I don't even know how some of these bundles are that price anyway, but we're giving you the best
value for money.
Yeah, that's it. We need your support on the physical side of things, and we put so much effort into every fine detail of these physical products. It's insane. We're not one of them bands where we just sign something off and it just gets put out. Like we'll look into every little thing, and we only work with the best people to make sure that, like for instance, a lot of bands will do a vinyl, but it'll be like a sleeve, whereas we've always prided ourselves on doing gatefolds every time, so you're getting your value for money. And it's nice for you to look inside and
photos or handwritten lyrics or just bits and bobs. It is better. There's no better than opening up a gatefold vinyl and getting into it and seeing it all. But yeah, we've designed, as we always do, like Brandon said, we don't just sign stuff off that somebody else has done. We basically designed it. We've gone in, made a record, we're proud of it, we've recorded it the best we can, had a lot of fun, designed the artwork, and we can't do any more. Put it out there, and then again, the price. We're not out there to rip anyone off. We just put it as cheap as we possibly can so that you guys buy it. Whether you do or not is another matter, but we'd appreciate if you do. So buy us frigging album.
Thank you everyone. That were episode 14 of the Sherlocks Podcast. We'll be back next week at the same time, 7 o'clock Wednesday. Spread the word, get behind us. Big love.
Come on. Nice one, everybody.